All right, so I just started recording.
Okay.
All right, so we got some other stuff we have to review, the outliers, a few other things. We'll just run through last week. So yeah, I was really happy to see this go way down by 20 G's. So we're back to where we were like beginning of July. It's been a slow month, right? We've been behind every week at our margin. It's July, so we basically just kind of tread water throughout July, but now it should start picking up, right? We're getting some leads in, we're gonna get the seating in, fall cleanups.
Correct.
That's where we should be cashing out, but that was really nice to see. I had to throw in another $2,500, but then I transferred it back like 2 days later. So
How's the account
right
looking
now,
today?
what's that?
How's the account looking
We got
today?
some money. Yeah, well, it says right on the spreadsheet. But yeah, I think when we first started doing this, we were landing towards like the end of August, and now it's looking like end of September, right? This line.
Yeah.
So that makes sense, given that nothing happened in July. So as of this morning, I assume we had 12 grand in the account. The credit card's at 8, so it's not a bad spot. So we got like 6K left on here, and obviously we've cash in the account. And the RBS credit card and the RBS balance obviously needs some work.
Okay, we have a bunch of bonuses coming out on Monday. I'm not sure if the return to work bonuses are coming out on Monday or if they came out today.
Oh, good call. Let's see. So that obviously changed the picture a little bit if we still have to pay those.
I'm pretty sure we do.
Okay, because the email outlined everything that had to be paid.
Payroll alone has been about 12. So if we're at 9 minus a few guys and short hours, I imagine the bonuses are a part of that.
Oh, 8.5, yeah, because she told me payroll came out in 8.5. 5. So this must be the regular payroll. This is about 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so it looks like, yeah, you're right. The bonuses probably still have to come out because I'm not seeing anything else gusto in here.
We should probably factor in any bills that are coming out, the bonuses.
There should be plenty because we got 98 in there. I've been trying to keep a $5,000 buffer, but things got to the wire.
Yep, they did.
So, yeah, but the bonuses weren't crazy, right? It was maybe a few grand.
I'm not sure. I'd definitely double check. She sends an email, had all the figures on it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Off the top of my head, I think it was a few grand.
Okay.
Bonus. Yeah, I'll Google it. I'll search my email. Yeah, so here's okay, so we do have a significant bonuses coming out. We got Brandy's return to work. We got Kevin's return to work. Sign on Becky's Ant's bonus. Efren's getting return to work. Nacho. Okay. Yeah. So that's going to shift things a little bit. But we still made progress, and we're not doing this every week, right?
Nope.
Well, and we got the money in the account, so I'm not paying off the card. And we have enough credit to get by, so.
Okay. Well, I don't want to be using credit. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. It's like, like Tesla stock goes up and down, swings all over the place, very, very unsteady, big swings. And it's tough to swallow, but that's why there's a big return on Tesla stock, right?
You wrote a good blog on leveraging credit in your business a long time ago.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a valuable resource, but it's a double-edged sword, right?
Yeah, I've been doing it for a long time. This winter, I'm going to get a line of credit, so I'm not always, because it screws up my cash flow too, my personal expenses. I'm like, well, fuck, now I don't have the money in my account to pay my mortgage, and I got to move money from somewhere else. It's just like, so I want to just, and I want to I would just open a line of credit for the business so we can draft it over. But also, like, our credit card only has a $14,000 limit, which is annoying because, like, the last one I had like a $60,000 limit. So I could do an inquiry to ask it to go up, but usually over time they just make it go up. So it's just nice to have, because it's really, if you think about it, it's free money for the month. If you rack up 60 grand, you can borrow it for 4 weeks and not pay a dime of interest on it if you pay it off by the first of the next month. So it really helps with the buffer. It doesn't cost anything. A line of credit costs money the second you take it out. And it's usually like 12, 14%, at least it was years ago. I have no idea what it is now. So we got Target in here. I texted Arish about Diversified because I keep asking him, like, that guy's supposedly supposed to be billing, because we got nailed with like that $6,000 bill that we didn't expect. So he's supposed to be billing us weekly, but I don't see any expenses on here. We got to spend something there last week, right? So it's probably some Diversified bill we're charging up right now. So we want to know about that. The revenue is a little short. Hours are significantly shorter, but we do have the extra. We have the extra week this month, right? So that's actually. This target is higher because it's based on 4.3 weeks. July is an extra week, so we're still probably low, but the margin's just shy by $1,000. We have been consistently a little shy throughout July. Charge rate, killing it. Like compared to, this is based off last year, right? So we're absolutely killing on the charge rate. And the hours, I think our hours are about the same as last year, so then it's still a better place compared to last year, right? When we're looking at last year's sheet.
Yeah.
Mowing charge rate. So Randy's mowing by himself, right? Still hitting 84. So clearly that was a good move.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, look at that. I mean, it's also July. Nothing's, like I said, I probably haven't cut my lawn in 3 weeks. But, you know, going from this is during spring cleanup, so it's definitely the highest. Like last week was the highest mowing charge rate we've had. Probably for all the crew.
Makes sense.
No, 86. Blue. Oh no, it was blue crew. So yeah, mowing crews, green, maroon. I don't know why they're not together. Green, maroon, and what's the other mow crew?
Maroon, blue, green, and maroon.
Oh right, okay. So blue did hit. Blue hit in 86 1 week. But you said they got complaints?
Nope.
Last week? No?
Nope.
Okay. So they're just. And who's on this crew again? Remind me, because their rate has gone up dramatically. It should be this time of year, so I'm glad to see that.
It's 2 Mexicans.
Okay, well that explains
Oswaldo and Nacho.
It's sad that just explains it, right? No more questions.
Yeah.
It's kind of sad. It's the way the world is, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Randy's still outperforming the 2 Mexican crews simply because there's just, you know, on paper it says you should get a better crew with a 2-man crew, but in reality, I just think when people are out there, they're going the same place. You got to start 2 different weed whackers. You got to, you know, it just, you bump into each other like a little bit, you know. Maybe one guy's waiting for 30 seconds or a minute every lawn while the other guy finishes blowing everything off, or you know what I mean? Like there's just some overlap and inefficiencies inherently on a bigger crew. So just one guy doing the work, like there's no communication to be had. There's no one to bump into. There's no wonder if you got a spot or didn't get a spot, you know? So anyway, in reality, when we run, you know, in theory, when you run the numbers, 2 person crew should run better, be more efficient, but in reality, it ends up being 1-man crew. So no one to chat with, bullshit with. See how Randy 84, you guys get 81, and Maroon still is the lowest. You know, they beat budget hours. These guys, see, this is exactly where we should be this time of year. I mean, come on, it does not take the same amount of time to mow lawn now as it did in the spring, right? So 71 versus 64 crushed their hours. 47 versus 40, beat by 7, beat by 5. So Maroon still.
We fixed Maroon crew, right? Maroon crew was dragging us down for months. We fixed it.
Oh, blue crew is the one.
No, Maroon crew was dragging us down for months.
Oh, so Maroon's totally fixed. So who's on Maroon crew?
Necky and Josh.
Oh, I thought they were the ones that were dragging us down. Oh, it was blue crew before that, right?
No, Maroon crew's been dragging us down for months.
And so blue crew had Necky on it?
Blue crew had Jordan months ago, but it's been Oswaldo since May.
Right. Yeah, and then Necky was because they were doing the stops and not clocking in and stuff.
Yep.
All right, well, we'll see how I mean, that's good. You know, they're doing better. We'll see how they perform when the grass is actually growing again, because you can just run over the lawn and not even know if you missed a spot or anything, because it's just it's not even growing. It's like sometimes I used to cut grass. I'm like, this is so stupid. It's just like so dumb, just driving over a dead lawn with a lawnmower. But unless they cancel,
Yeah, no, that's the way it is, man. If we left it up to the guys, they'd skip half their route.
I've left it up to the guys before, and they skip half the route because they want to go to the beach.
Exactly.
So
Right, exactly.
and then the customer will be like, well, why'd you skip it? So the only consistent way is if the customer lets us know, and if they're not, then we just drive over the dead route. Stupid, but only consistent way to do it.
That's right.
Good. So the Mo crews are like really pulling their weight now. Fantastic. This is why, like, I bet we weren't getting these charge rates last year. Should we check?
Because of what, Maroon Crew?
No, the Mo crews. I'm curious
general?
what they got last year. This week, last year.
Yeah, let's take a look. I feel like we're doing better now.
Drag this over. Yeah, so we're looking at the week of. Oops, wrong tab. 727 to 82.
Mm-hmm.
This week.
Yeah, look at that.
Well, which ones are so? Here's your green got 51. That's so bad.
Yeah,
how'd they get 51?
Because we weren't really. This is before we implemented the bonus plan.
That's what I was about to say. Were we doing bonuses?
I think we got that going in like July or August last year. It was late in the season.
Wasn't there another reason Randy was going slow? I thought there was another reason Randy was going slow.
Yeah, because he didn't want to get complaints, and because we incentivized the complaints before we incentivized the budget hours.
That's what it was. Yep.
And then we realized that Randy was taking all this extra time to get bonus, and then we knew that was a problem.
And then we fixed it. Yeah. Yes. So look at these rates compared to this year. It's night and day. Granted, we raised our prices too, right? We didn't raise them, but we didn't raise them that much. So clearly, this is much better.
It's about the time. It's about their budget versus payout. That's what it comes down to.
So it's working. Proof it's working, right?
It is proof.
Randy's got a more efficient rig. He's still getting credit for fueling, these guys, we haven't been dispatching fueling. But he has time, like in the prep for the day, he has time to like disconnect his trailer to dump, what he doesn't have to do. So he's kind of getting some extra budget hours. The other thing I noticed too is that these guys are getting some extra budget hours here too me and Arish discussed this, but they didn't do much yard signs last week, right? Yeah. But this week, maybe we fixed it. So like yard signs are getting 0.1 hours, which is 6 minutes per sign. That's too much.
That's way too much. It takes me 30 seconds. I time myself.
Exactly. It doesn't take any time at all. So they're getting way too many budget hours. Look at this. Green Crew got like, an hour and a half of extra time budgeted just for doing these yard signs, which take like not even a minute each,
Uh-huh.
So anyway, I just texted Arish a reminder on that, but that was a ways back. It probably was already addressed, and it doesn't look like there's any budget yard signs anyway.
Yeah.
So, where were we? So Purple Crew, I don't know what this is, $132, $25.
I think it was just that.
That's not $132 a bill not worth talking about. So Red Crew fucking crushed it too. I don't know what they're doing, but now their revenue is back to almost tripling the tripling the Mo crews almost, right? That's where we were when we were doing well. So like these numbers have all gone back to where they were previous to this slump we had for like 3 weeks or 4 weeks, right?
Yep.
The Red Crew friggin' crushed it on projects. This is 3 times the revenue, $130 an hour. Like damn, right? But no one fell beneath the target here, 70. $20 an hour times 300 hours is what's that? 20. That's like $6,000, right? Something like that. Or is that $600? 20 times 334. No, $6,000. Yeah. So that's the extra revenue we got just because we got it out of the same time, same money we paid out. We just made another six grand of revenue. Like, come on, awesome.
Amazing. Yep.
Why is there no fertilizing today? I skipped it. 105. How do they generally do? Orange.
Without charges, he's between 150 and 2.
Yeah, so he's usually about 150. And he got 105. If we were to take out the charges, just out of curiosity, right here, 184. So he actually had things went really fast. He had a better than usual week if you take the expenses off the top.
Yep.
Red Crew.
Kevin was bereavement last week. He was mourning his dad's loss.
How's he doing? Is he back?
He's back. He didn't have a good day yesterday. I think it's his dad, but he didn't say it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I know. I know what it's like.
Did you guys ever end up giving him a card or anything?
No, we didn't do that. It was talked about, but nobody ever acted on it.
Yeah. Too late or no?
No, I don't think it's too late.
Okay.
I feel like Anthony can handle that, man.
Yeah. Okay. You want me to just address it with Ant?
I'll take care of it today.
Okay. I think that's important. Just like something signed by all the guys. You know, but that's all we need is just a card signed by everyone, just like showing you care.
Yep.
And did we go through everything? Yeah. So Red Crew, 131. So they must have had some really good projects in there, and they because they didn't beat budget hours by that much, so they must have had some really good, well bid projects in there.
They had that 40-hour job. I think that we billed on last Monday, so it's probably.
So no one billable time. They were there all day.
Yep.
Yeah, 30% billable.
Yeah.
They could also, like, I don't know if when you do have weeks like that, it's a squeeze a little. We can always squeeze a little more out of everything. But like, if those guys are going to be there for the week, can they just drive straight there and punch in there, or they always need to come to the shop to get stuff?
Well, I think Red Crew has to grab a truck and a trailer, and Javier doesn't have a license, so yeah, it's necessary.
Yeah.
Good.
So great, and that it's no surprise that you see these numbers and you see our debt go way down, right? Although we're still all that, we're still a little short on the margin, but I think it's been out. I mean, we're gonna hit really hard with, and maybe we can change that for next year. The way all the bills we got in July, and then that was like a low revenue month. Like it was like a
doesn't make sense financially, right?
Yeah, perfect storm. Because I don't think, even though we've been short on the margin, I don't think we would have been going the hole that bad if we had if we didn't have some expenses that month too.
I agree. We're hitting all of our numbers except for the margin.
The margin is the most important one, but we haven't been that short.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't go over this, which I wanted to point out too. This finally went down.
Yeah.
So we were actually up. We're hovering at 9% for a while.
Yeah.
Now we're at just overwrite these. This is 40.
It's almost even.
Next week. Yeah, and. So this one's not rounding in this one. Sorry, this one, it's actually fractions of a decimal, so about 8%. So it went down. It got closer, so that's good. So yeah, we should do really good with seating, right? We always do. Just to kind of forecast that a little bit, let's look at 2024, just so we have an idea of like what to expect. So we're in August. Which one's the so red, and who does seating? Orange, red and orange should be focused on?
Orange, just as a seating.
Okay, so yeah, you can see the numbers jump right here for orange for like 5 weeks, 6 weeks. It looks like we got some really solid charge rates.
Yep.
And then and this was with, I don't know who was doing the seating last year, but
yes,
but obviously. Say it again?
It was Chris.
Oh, he was a hustler too, so probably around the same numbers.
I'm confident Jack will do just as good, if not better.
Yeah, so you can expect some solid performance out of Orange Crew. And then Red Crew also, I mean, look, it's always slow, like June, July. They're doing way better this year than they were last year too, Red. The rates. Looks like, because they start doing like installs and stuff too, right? Like some plantings and stuff. Get a little boost from them, but yeah, these 2 weeks here.
Seeding jobs, loam and seed.
And Mo Cruz, nothing's going to change, so we'll get a boost from that, and then during cleanups, obviously everyone's going to
get a high rate.
Yeah, so that should be our profit coming in then.
I have a really good feeling that we're going to crush it the last 3 months, man. It's just a feeling I have. I mean, with everything we have in place, I'm already selling aerations and fall cleanups. We're just gearing up for a huge end of the season.
Yep. So as long as we don't want any hang-ups of the equipment either, so hopefully everything's in good running condition. And
Yeah,
have
I
enough.
feel like we are better than last
Yeah.
year.
Good. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we never really we start out like pretty deep in the hole this year from last season, and we never really see like positive cash flow till comes like at least like September, October, you know.
Yeah,
So it's starting in the hole too. You know, we're it's no surprise we're still in the hole now. We always are. You know, even our original budget, like from our QuickBooks budget, says we're supposed to be in the hole right now. Not as much as we are, but we're supposed
yeah.
to still be negative. You know, we're not supposed to be making money yet.
Maybe we should lay off the mechanic for the month of January.
I
There's
mean,
no
if
reason
he's,
why. There's no reason why you can't winterize everything before the first week in January, and then we don't need much going on in January. You can start back up in February. Start preparing everything.
yeah, we can play it by ear. By the way, do we want AdWords on for small equipment again?
Yeah, let's turn it on. I think Mark's capable, and I think we should get him as much billable work as possible.
Were we getting are we getting anything now, and were we getting anything when AdWords were on? Like
We
getting some
did. We were
jobs
getting at least 1 or 2, maybe 3 leads for that a week, and we've gotten 0 since we turned the ads off.
Okay, and we were
Yeah, it
but
makes a big
leads. How many jobs were we getting in?
I mean, we were getting at least 1 piece of machinery a week. It was definitely worth it, I think.
Okay, so we'll turn that back on.
Yeah.
So here's the waste log. I was noticing this, like the app stuff. You know, they still have the paper. Do they need to be fucking around with if the app's not working? I guess it's gonna happen sometimes, but
Yeah, dude. The app is the most inconsistent piece of resource from SA, I'd say. Like everything else works great on desktop, but the app just doesn't work well for the guys in the field.
But also, like the driver can still be driving. You know, I don't know what they're doing for that over half an hour, just sitting there messing around with the app.
Where
Well, he
the
finally
0.6?
decided to drive. He really elaborated on. He finally decided to drive to the next property. Like he could have
I
just.
could not clock out during sync. Well, why doesn't he just fucking put it on his timesheet and move on?
Hey, that's what I'm saying. That's why you have the paper one, right? So I don't think he needs to be sitting there waiting for this app to load in the truck. I think he could just move on to the next one, write down the time, and the Rouge will fix it, right? Like, just
they've been beat over the head with a sledgehammer to not sit there and dick around with the app and to just write it down and move on. Honestly, man, he wasted half an hour of company money times 2. That's over an hour. That's his bonus.
Yeah.
Think about it. We get $110 an hour per mowing, right? So that's $55 plus what we paid them.
It looks like Rouge didn't dock him because I think she only docks him for the ones in red. So I don't think she even docked him for this. So is this?
I'm so sick of Maroon Crew wasting our fucking money, man. I'm going to tell her no bonus for them. When did that happen? 7/29.
Yeah.
They wasted more time and money.
All right, so that's on. You're gonna let Rouge know on that.
I'm gonna let her know right now.
Okay. Okay, so Jack's doing his own route now.
Looks like. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Hmm?
Looks like he sat at a job for over half an hour times 2 guys messing around with the app on 7/29.
Time wasted. That might be 0.3 times 2. I don't know.
0.3 times 2. Yeah, you're right.
If it's just time wasted, I'm assuming that the total man hours wasted. It might have been 0.3,
Okay.
so 20 minutes.
For half an hour. Either way, like, dude, what are you doing? Oh, the app's not working. That means I'm not going to work. This fucking app. No.
Exactly.
Right? The frustration. No, fuck them. I'm going to sit here and waste the time. Like, they're probably not saying that, but I know they're thinking it. Why else would he sit there?
Mentality, right? Their mentality.
Yeah,
so Jack, so I don't. He's
Jack?
not typically getting. Let's see on his unbillable time for FERT. Do we change that he's no longer getting time to unload the truck with a new truck? I'm not sure. Maybe changing it.
There's still things to unload end of day sometimes, right? It's FERT job. Sometimes he has to unload equipment. Sometimes things break. Sometimes he has to unload water jugs for another guy. So I think we should keep it there, and he can clock into it when he needs it.
Well, he gets 20 minutes.
What's that?
So crip load. So load and unload. So he's getting 20 minutes.
Then let's make that 15 tops. And if he doesn't need it, he should be skipping it.
He should be what?
He should be skipping it.
Right. So 15 minutes a day. You're saying 15 for the week or 15 for the day?
I think even 15 is too much. It could be 10 minutes.
10 minutes a day?
Yeah, per day. But again, he may not need to unload anything every day, but it's there and he can use it and he should be skipping it otherwise.
So it should be, so 10 minutes is, what's 10 out of 60? So 0.16.
Hey, Jack, at the end of your day is an unloading task in case you have to unload anything like equipment, broken equipment, water jugs for guys, for example. If you're not using that, please skip it daily on your list. Thank you. You know, it's another fucking thing, dude. I'll have to remind him 10 times for that.
Sure.
Yep. Sorry.
Okay, so I made that change. I told Arij to update it on dispatch. So it looks like this specific day he spent an hour. I don't know why. So he's setting up his own route now?
He is setting up his own route. Yeah, super helpful.
Okay, good. I also had a meeting as well, cleaning up my truck when I got back. Who was this a meeting with? With you or Ant?
Probably me.
Okay. He locked in the wrong job and was trying to figure everything out.
Right.
It looks like he got dinged for that. Yeah, he clocked in the wrong jobs, right? His mistake.
Yeah.
For concern. I don't know if he got dinged for that.
It was a respray.
Okay. All right, cool. So that was last week.
Yep.
I'm really happy to see that this is in control. It was going out of control, right? Boom, nailed it. And it's probably more like up here, right? At least it's going down. That's what I want to see. I want to see progress, not the other way.
Yep.
And I don't even know if did we pay out like return to work bonuses last year? If we did, I don't think they were as much.
No, we increased it. Remember, we increased it to 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we weren't paying as much. Hey, what's up, Mark?
Yeah.
How you doing? Good.
And I made a note for next year that we should wait to pay out that bonus when we like in August instead of July, because we're paying out that bonus the slowest time of the year. Like, let's wait.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense.
It's extra bonus money anyway. They can wait a month or two, whatever works for us. We're handing it out.
For sure.
Okay, so Reed's already updated the budget hours for FERT. She also said undiversified. Anthony said we didn't get a bill as of Wednesday. He'll check when he gets back.
Okay.
Okay, and I really updated the budget hours and the signs. Those are a few things I asked her about. Great. All right, so some quick items. So yeah, Ant has a Calendly subscription. Does he need one? This is just some credit card stuff I was reviewing. Does he need a Calendly subscription, or can he do like a free one?
He can't do a free one. So we did a north and south route. So that way I can schedule things north and south, and it really breaks up his week. So yes, for $11.50, super beneficial.
Okay. Amazon. So this was when Noah was still there. And we bought
Noah was buying things every day, man. There were packages arriving every day.
Well, this is like these caught my attention: hand trowel, hand tiller, pruning saw, a hoe, and a 10-ton jack. Like, why did we buy more gardening tools?
You know what? You're asking the wrong guy, and I'm not trying to deflect it, but we gave the guy a budget. He was in charge of it, and this is what happened.
Okay. Because last time I questioned him on the scooping shovel, and he said that like, oh well, the crew needs a scooping shovel. So if these guys, we don't want to be buying stuff that they lost and just buying new shit.
I hear you. There was no oversight. He was just ordering things.
And if we're outfitting a new crew, then this needs to be on their inventory list. And they need to be accountable for it. Now we can't just buy stuff and hand it out.
No, I get it, and I think the mechanic should get approval for everything instead of just ordering shit.
Yeah, I mean, we can get involved with that. I thought he was pretty responsible with it. At the time, you had said you had agreed that he seemed pretty thrifty.
He kept saying he was conservative, but there were packages arriving every day, and here we are questioning things like what we have here. So was he really conservative?
Because when I ran through it, I only listed things here that are questionable because a lot of it was like parts for stuff. Like where's the new mechanic getting Zach, right? Where's he getting his parts and shit from? Is he buying them? Is he going to the store? Like, if he's not getting packages, how's he getting parts for machines? Is he going to Pat's?
Again, there's no oversight, man. I'm not sure. Anthony might know before me. That's his first stop. And if anything, we should have a place. I know Noah left him a list of numbers, and they're on the whiteboard. So I imagine he would pick up where Noah left off. But again, there's like no oversight on whatever he's ordering.
Well, I mean, if we have to buy parts, we're better off ordering them online and driving around and getting them, right?
I agree.
So if he's not getting boxes, is just nothing needs parts right now? Or is he driving to get parts?
Good question. Let me text Mark and Anthony, and we can figure it out.
Okay. And then there was a big Ocean State truck and trailer for $1,000 on August 4th. Any idea what that was? That was 4 days ago.
Yeah, it was a inspection on a truck and trailer.
Inspections. There must be some repairs in there too.
Let me send this text quick. Hold on one sec.
Go.